unceasing from the waking morn. Its banner shields of golden flame, she lifted it in her proud name, and raised her people long forlorn to know their destiny. The Lone Star forever, the Lone Star forever, oh long may it soar over land and over seas, deserted none never, uphold it forever. Oh, shout for the Lone Star banner. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, folks. Again, I want to thank you. Thanks for joining us, wherever you are watching us from. This is the New Beginning platform, and the New Beginning platform comes to you every Friday at 7 p.m. Liberian time. In the US, it will be at about 3 p.m. And on Saturday, we have another segment of the New Beginning platform, and it is strictly educational. It is the bright side. We come up here with panelists, discussants. They come here to share view and to read. Our objective is to encourage you, to encourage the young people, especially the kids, to join us to read together and to learn how to read and to build upon that great foundation they have already have. So again, we are here, and I'm Manoa Winda back here again with this discussion. They will be presenting today to us. And Renee is going to be leading our team today. Renee, if you can just adjust the camera as well. Your head is off. So thank you so much. We have, and I'm going to leave it with her now. She's going to continue. I'm here. And after our reading, we're going to different segments of that. And then we'll open the lines and we'll let you know what you're going to call in to say or to do. So again, I want to say thank you. We'll go strictly to Renee. Renee is all yours.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. This is The Bright Side. This is the learning program. We do reading, and we do words, and we do definitions of the words and spelling and all kinds of educational stuff to help the young kids learn and help them learn with us. So today I have my discussant with me, Grace Carte, and we will be the presenters for today. And the book that we are reading is called Save the Cake. But before we start, Rufus, how are you and how is Liberia?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing great by the special grace of God, and we are here. Liberia is doing better. It's just that we just into our little challenge in terms of the Guinea and Liberia, but here all we're doing better, and things are going straight.
Thank you, Rufus. Okay, so today, like I said, the book that we are reading is called Save the Cake. So let's begin.
And then, folks, join us while she's getting prepared. Bring your children around. Let them listen to the radio. This is Kia 95 106.9. Tune in every Saturday, and we are here to bring you a lot of good things that your children can build upon. So bring your children, even yourself, sit around. I'm here. I'm learning. There's no um, age of learning. You can learn at any age, old, young, whatever. We are learning every time. So it's a good thing that you listen, you bring your kids around so they can also join us. And again, Renee, just adjust this camera a little bit and thank you because great, a little more. Okay, wonderful. Uh, it's all to you.
Okay. Are you gonna put the page on the screen?
All right. If you want me to do it, I will. Okay, hold on. Sorry, folks. We have to do something quick for you guys. I think no, sorry, this is not it. Right here.
Okay. Save the cake. Those are the words I will be reviewing.
Sorry. Go
Um,
ahead.
okay. I don't have try to read it from over here. Today is Hulk's birthday. Hooray! It is a big day. His friends are giving him a surprise party. I can't wait to see his face. Miles says. Spidey gets the cake. I don't want to be late, he says. Spidey out. Just then, Green Goblin takes the cake. This cake looks tasty, he says. Spidey chases Green Goblin. Give me that cake. They race around. Green Goblin involves Green Goblin throws pumpkins at Spidey. Spidey throws a web back. Gobby drops the cake. But then Rhino takes the cake. Not again, says Spidey. Now I will be late for the party. Spidey chases Rhino. Spidey spins him in a web. I'll take that cake, Spidey says. But then Doc Ock takes the cake. No way, says Spidey. Not you too. Now I will really be late for the party. Doc Ock traps Spidey. The chase is over.
Excuse me.
Stay a while, she says. It looks like there are no friends to save you. But Doc Ock is wrong. Spidey does have friends to save him. They help him get away. But what about the cake? Spidey and his friends web up the bad guys, but Doc Ock throws the cake away. Who will save the cake? Trace E saves the cake. Spidey swings in to keep Tracy safe. Nice save, says Spidey. That was a great save, Miss Marvel says. But we have to take the cake and get going. We can't be late to surprise Hulk. Surprise! All the friends yell. There's cake? Asks Hulk. I love cake. Best birthday ever. He says, hooray! Everyone cheers. And that's the end of the book.
Thank you, Renee. And for the benefit of those who are just joining, I will again ask Renee to read the book. For those of you who are just joining us, so that you will understand what we are doing today. And so that's the title of our book. So Renee, can you um, read once again for our audience?
Okay. Save the cake.
Renee, we are not seeing your head is a little bit cut off. Okay, great. Thank you.
Save the cake. Like I said, I don't have the first page, so I have to. Can you go to the first page, please? Okay. Today is Hope's birthday. Hooray! It is a big day. His friends are giving him a surprise party. I can't wait to see his face, Miles says. Spidey gets the cake. I don't want to be late, he says. Spidey out. Just then, Green Goblin takes the cake. Then, this cake looks tasty, he says. Spidey chases Green Goblin. Give me that cake. They race around. Green Goblin throws pumpkins at Spidey. Spidey throws a web back. Gobby drops the cake. But then Rhino takes the cake. Not again, says Spidey. Now I will be late for the party. Spidey chases Rhino. Spidey spins him in a web. I'll take that cake, Spidey says. But then Doc Ock takes the cake. No way, says Spidey. Not you too. Now I will now I will be really late for the party. Doc Ock traps Spidey. The chase is over. Stay a while, he says. It looks like there are no friends to save you. But Doc Ock is wrong. Spidey does have friends to save him. They help him get away. But what about the cake? Spidey and his friends web up the bad guys. But Doc Ock throws the cake away. Who will save the cake? Tracy saves the cake. Spidey swings in to keep Tracy safe. Nice save, says Spidey. That was a good save, Miss Marvel says. But we have to take the cake and get going. We can't be late to surprise the Hulk. Surprise! All the friends yell. There's a cake? Asks Hulk. I love cake. Best birthday ever, he says. Hooray! Everyone cheers. And that's the end of the book. So now we'll be moving on to So now we'll be moving on to Grace for the explanation.
Okay. So in the book, it's Hulk's birthday. Like it's Hulk's birthday, but like Spidey and his friends are planning a surprise party for him. So Spidey goes to the bakery to get Hulk's birthday cake to surprise him with. And while his friends are in charge of decorations, the mission becomes complicated because when he goes out of the bakery, he is trampled by Green Goblin, and Green Goblin steals the cake from Spidey and run away from him. So Spidey chased down Green Goblin until Rhino Rhino, another supervillain, takes the cake from him. And this goes on until the other villain that was also in our previous books, Doc Ock, has the book now. I mean, has the cake now. And we soon learn that Doc Ock, Green Goblin, and Rhino all plot to steal the cake from Spidey to hold their own party. But with the help of his robot, Trace E, Spidey escapes and defeats the villain. He also recovers the cake just in time for Hulk's birthday party. Surprise birthday party. And this proves that teamwork is key. Even when Spidey tries to do it all himself, he has help. That's the explanation. Now we'll be moving on. We'll be moving on to the words. Okay. So
Grace,
these words.
second, Grace. I think there's a feedback coming from um Rufus. There's a feedback. There something coming in broken when she's speaking. There's a feedback. Is it from you guys?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think.
Okay, all right. If you mute yourself a little bit, Rufus, let's see how that works.
Okay.
Go ahead, Grace.
Okay. So we'll be looking at these words that have a long A sound. Like the long A sound has like an A to it. Instead of a short A sound, it has an A. But today we'll be focusing on the letter A with the long A sound that has is in a word that sounds like an A. Like for example, away, which is spelled AWAY. Away. Away is moving from where you are to a different spot or putting something where it belongs. Example sentence would be, when you finish playing, please put your blocks away in the toy bin. Or, I am moving away from here. So that's one example. Another word that we'll be looking at is birthday, which is spelled BIRTHDAY. Birthday. So your birthday is a special day that you celebrate every year, which determines the day you were born. For example, I got a new bike for my birthday that was on December 1st, 2008. Just for example. And the third word we'll be looking at will be cake. 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 You see how we make the A sound. Cake is spelled, cake is a sweet treat. Baked is a baked treat made with flour and sugar and other ingredients. It's usually for some type of party or celebration. Commonly known for a birthday party to use on the day you were born. And another word we'll be looking at will be chase, which is spelled CHASE. Chase. Commonly to run fast behind someone or something because you want to catch up to them. So you have like two people, one is behind the other, and they run. The first person starts to run while the other starts to follow their lead to catch up to them. Example would be, my dog likes to chase the yellow tennis ball across the grass. And the next word we'll be looking at is day, which is spelled DAY. The time when the sun is up and you are awake. Example would be, it was such a beautiful day to go out to the park. Day is like the daytime when the sun is still out. So next word we'll be looking at will be face, which is spelled F-A-C-E. Face. Face, the front part of your head, where your eyes, nose, and mouth are. So right now, right here is your face. Example would be, I got hit in the face by a ball while playing. Two, which is spelled hooray. Hooray is spelled H-O-O-R-A-Y. Hooray. It's a happy word you shout out loud when you are very excited, proud, or happy. Example sentence would be, hooray, we finished the big puzzle together. Later or late is spelled L-A-T-E, late. Arriving or doing something after the time you were supposed to do it. Late is, and the example would be, we have to run fast so we won't be late for the bus. Race will be spelled R-A-C-E, race. A contest to see who is the fastest at running, swimming, or biking. Example sentence would be, let's have a race to the big tree at the end of the street. And next word would be safe, which is spelled S-A-F-E, safe. Because it's safe. Being in a place or doing something where you won't get hurt. Safe is something that you know that you feel comfortable in and that you won't be hurt. An example sentence would be, hold on to an adult and hold an adult's hand to stay safe while crossing the road. And the next word will be safe, which is spelled S-A-V-E, save. To keep something special so you can use it or play with it later. Or to take someone or something out of danger. Example sentence will be, I will save half of my apples to eat after dinner. Or I will save the child from getting run over. Okay. And the next word we'll be looking at is stay, which is spelled S-T-A-Y. Stay. Okay. To wait in one spot and not move or leave. Stay. The example sentence will be, please stay right here while I go get your jacket. Say, Mom. Column 3. The next word we'll be looking at is take, which is spelled T-A-K-E. Take. To grab something with your hands or bring it along with you. Example sentence would be, remember to take your umbrella because it might rain. Or, I will take the ball from you. Tasty, which is spelled T-A-T-Y. Tasty is another form of the word taste, but tasty is when a food has a very good flavor that you really enjoy eating. It's another form of taste, but is a positive form. Example sentence would be, the cookies from the oven were so tasty and sweet. Today. Today is spelled T-O-D-A-Y. Today. This very day that is happening right now from morning until night. Today is what's happening right now. Is happening the 24 hours of today. Example text would be today is Tuesday. So we are going to the library. Next word is wait, which is spelled W-A-I-T, wait. To stop and spend time in one place until it is your turn or until something starts moving. Example would be, we have to wait in a quiet line before we go into the classroom. Way. Way is spelled W-A-Y. Way. The path, road, or direction you follow to get to a place, to get to where you're going. Example sentence would be, do you know the way to get to your grandma's house? The way. And those are all the words for now.
Okay, thank you, Grace. Now we'll be going into the application. So, in the story, Spidey has a problem. There are bad guys trying to steal his friend's cake from him. And Spidey tries to fight these bad guys. But one of the bad guys traps him, so he's stuck. And the bad guy tells Spidey that he doesn't have any friends to help him. But Spidey does have friends to help him. And his friends, they all come together to help Spidey get free and to also save the cake for their friend's Hope birthday. So that right there shows us what teamwork is, because him and his friends, they use teamwork to come together and achieve the goal. Because the meaning of teamwork is working together with others to achieve a shared goal. And the goal was to carry the cake to Hulk's surprise party. And that's what they did. So teamwork is a very important tool to use at any age. So even if you're a kid, a teenager, or an adult, teamwork is very important. You should always use teamwork in your life. Teamwork is something that's like an important essential in your life. You always have to know how to work with other people, and you have to know how to communicate with other people to get something done. So a way you could use teamwork is by, like, let's say you have, like, you're in school and you have to do a group project. You and those students in the group project, you both have to come together to create this project, because in this project there is one goal, and it's to pass, it's to get a good grade. So in order to achieve that goal, you and your classmates, you will work together to achieve that goal, and you work together using teamwork. So teamwork is a very important thing, and you should always learn how to work with other people and how to communicate with other people. So that's the application for today.
Sorry. Thank you so much for the presentation. That was fantastic. I enjoy. I wish we can repeat that for the second time, so that other people who are coming late will, understand. But again, folks, this is how we do it here on the New Beginning platform. We are here to contribute positively to the development of Liberia. This is one way of contributing, providing education. It might look small, it might appear to be a little contribution, but it's important. If each of us were doing this in different ways that will help the country move forward. And we want to say thanks to all of you, Renee and Grace, for picking up your time again, coming up here to do this presentation. It's not easy to do such thing. It's not easy for people here to give in their time, but this is a way that they can contribute to the developmental agenda of Liberia. You have listened to the story, beautiful story. It is very short and sweet, and but always we have a lesson to learn. And the lesson to learn from this story, as they have spoken, talk about teamwork, and want to centralize that around intervention or intervention. All right. When Spidey got caught up with Renault and Globin, the other guys who came around to attack and take away the cake, it was a tough situation for him. But remember, always you got friends, you know. And the bad guy said, well, you don't have friends, nobody's going to save you here today, you know. But luckily for him, his friends were around, and they all came to help save him and also save the cake. The cake was very important. It was Hog's birthday, so he didn't want to even damage the cake. He didn't want anybody to take. It was so precious to him, very, very precious to him. The cake was very precious to him. He wanted to surprise his friend, on his birthday. So, and somebody just pop in, pick it up, take it from you. So it was very disappointing. All right. So there's a lesson to learn. We want to hear from you when the phones are open. You saw how his friends intervened. What intervention have you done in your community that brought relief to people, brought relief to your neighbors, brought relief to your classmate, your schoolmate, your workmate? Is intervention important? Why should we intervene when someone is faced with situation? Why should we intervene? And I want to relate this specifically to mob justice. In Liberia, after the war, people still have the attitude of just not asking questions. When something happened, you just get into it. When they say this person is a thief, without any question, without any investigation, you see neighbors, community members, people coming from every walks of life. Whatever they pick, that's what they're going to use on that individual. So why is intervention possible? Why is it important for you as a community member, as a teacher, as a student, as a business person, as a doctor, a nurse, or whatever profession you have? You will call in today and let us know, what intervention have you ever done that brought relief? Or why is it important that Liberians and community members should always intervene when there are critical situations? Rufa just told me about, we have heard, we have seen on the video, the Facebook, the situation, the tension between Liberia and Guinea, Guinea crossing into Liberia, the army crossing into Liberia. That other people would term as invasion, you're invading other nations. And that is a recipe of war, conflict. So you're going to call us today. What intervention can you make? Whether at that situation in your community, what situation is in, what intervention, and what intervention is very, very critical. When we were in the war, fighting our civil war, the civil crisis, you had other nations that intervened in Liberia conflict. You have Nigeria sending troops to Liberia. So why is it that we should continue, or you should continue to intervene in our in your family, in your community, wherever you find yourself? Why is it important that you, as a citizen, you should intervene? Specifically, you want to speak on that issue of, mob justice, or you want to speak on the issue of, Liberia and Guinea, or any other issue. Why is it important? What does intervention brings to a community, to a people that we heard in the story? At the end of that story, his friends were able to retake or to repossess the cake. They defeated, Darko and his guys, and they were able to reach to Hawk and then presented that precious, something that was so important to Spidey. So let's get to the line. Let's get to Rufus, and so Rufus can, open the line. But it's important. You could call us, tell us the importance of intervention. Why should we?
If he's to Joel's house, then would have Joel bring it. You know what I mean?
Rufus, go ahead. Unmute yourself, Rufus.
Um,
Rufus, unmute yourself and go ahead. Unmute yourself, Rufus, and go ahead.
You getting me now? Okay. All right. So thank you, folks. You listening to them. You listening to all of the presenters there. Rennie Grace, alongside with the host. He just elaborated on what the two presenters read to us. One read the story, and then one was able to explain, the story, and then the host also helped in by going over what the both presenters read or what they aired to us. So probably you may still have doubt. So we above now to open the line so you can call and ask us all of the high profile questions. Bring your children. Like we said to you last Saturday, we want the children to partake because it's a children's program. So you can bring your children when program like this is about to start so that they can listen to get their own view, get a side, and they can create their own love for the program. So you can now call me on 0777 959 959 0777 959 is the number you can call me on, so we can hear from you. Let's hear your view, ask your question, something you want to know, make your comments. So the lines is now open. So call me on 0777 959 959 so we can hear your view. But this is the new beginning, the Saturday's edition of the program where normally we bring to you the biblical aspect. Last week, Saturday, we were here discussing to you just to give you a little briefing. The story of Saul, where you asked a lot of you asked a lot of questions, and then we were able to, by the grace of God, bring them to you, answer those questions. So today we are here discussing another interesting story. So you can call and make your point, ask the question. Call me on 0777 959 so we can hear you. The time in studio is 1 minute past 1 o'clock, so we still have luxury of time with us. So we don't want when we are going out of the radio before you can send in your contribution, send in your call. So it's about time that you call me on 0777 95 99 59. 0777 That's 959 959.
And then,
Zero.
and,
Yeah.
and then, Rufa, basically, we want to hear from our audience. We talk about intervention. You know, every time we read story, we explain, we give you the application. We also want to know what you do in your community, the intervention you're doing in your community. What is it important? Why is intervention important for us as a nation? Why should we intervene? When you see something happen, you don't stand by and say, well, you join the same group to do something bad. But why should you help to resolve the issue? That's what we're talking about. How can you? How can you help in your community, in your homes, among family members, the business person, business community, as a nation? Now the nation is faced with a challenge. You know, what can you do as a good citizen to intervene? What should be your intervention as a citizen? That's the question we're asking you. Want to hear from you? Want to know?
So you be a very good citizen or a citizen of this country. What is your own intervention? Just as you said, I was just on Facebook. Interestingly, I just came across something. I was just going along. Why around the New Georgia Gulf, I understand there were two women were fighting. I don't know what brought all the fight. They were fighting, but then somebody too who lived nearby. Uh, Other people went to part, and then other people say, "Oh yeah, don't part." Every day they making noise. So the other guy, the other lady left from her house to go there to divide the two people that were fighting. All of a sudden, the other lady left the person she was fighting and jumped on this lady who went to go part, and then she bit part of the ear. As we speak, the case is to the depot. So I was just following, you
Mhm.
know, these things.
So these
Just
are these are all the challenges when you want to resolve issues. Remember, like I remember during the wartime, and those that came from different countries like Mali, Burkina Faso, came from Nigeria, Ghana. They were all not all of them returned home alive. Fortunately, some of them died in trying to help Liberia get on her feet. Some they went home crippled, meaning that disabled. Some of them legs were cut off. Other things were happening to them. So um, we don't pray for that, but it's important to intervene in situation. And you call in and let us know why is it so important for Liberia now as a nation, as a people. You know, we have had series of mob justice, people taking things, hitting on other people, knocking because someone just allegedly said, "Oh, this person is a rule." Without investigation, this person is a thief, and so these things have to be curtailed. We have to get away from them. We have to stop if we want our nation to be one of the greatest nation on earth. You know. So call in. Rufus can read the numbers again. And let's hear from you.
okay, so you got it. You can call. Let's hear you. Liberia is all we have. Someone say Liberia first, Liberia last. So call. And let's hear you. What you can do to intervene in something in somebody, most especially what is going on now between us, Liberia, or that of Guinea. People are on the other side blaming the government. Like bro, man, we're quick to share blame on people. The government is responsible for what's going on. We blame so people this that. In fact, the land is for gaining this land, all those kind of things. So you as a citizen, call us and tell us what's your side of the story. What do you know? How can you intervene in something? Something is not happening in your own community. Somebody going into certain thing, and you probably you live in a community. They don't have to call you for it, but you want peace. How do you go about doing that? 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 077 is the number you can call us here. We are okay. So call me on 077 Please don't beep. I said call me, don't beep. Do not beep. Or just what you do if you don't have enough credit, we won't say call, it will be flashing. Or if you don't have enough credit, what you can do, you just send me a message. I believe you got SMS on your phone. Yeah, what you want to say, you can just put it in a message. But it's good that we have you on the line. We're good that we hear your own ideas, because your idea plus ours here, it can make something better. So 0777959 0777 is the number, or you can call me. Probably if you cannot get the station number, call me on my own number. Call me on 777, but I know the number is easy that you can get it anyway. 0777 353541 0777 353541 0777 Any of these numbers are available. You can call. Let's hear your view on the program, The New Beginning. What more can you do to intervene in something? What have been your intervention into your kids, into certain interactions, into certain things in your community, maybe to your job sites, in your neighborhood, your environment? You as a citizen, 077 or call me personally on my number. Say, oh, maybe I'm calling the station number is not going through, but I do know the station number is active. Call me on my number 0777 353541 0777 353541 is the number. You can call any of them, and we will pull you through to hear your views, what you want to know as your own intervention. So, Mr. Manuel, while we are waiting for them, we say kudos, condolence to America movie star for the late Chuck Norris.
Sure. In passing, we can, yes, it's good to always extend condolences to people when they are down. That's one of the things that's important. And to his family and the rest of America, you know, uh, when I was a boy, I used to run to go watch movie and to watch Delta Force and all those things. But I mean, that's fine. That's everybody has a contribution to make, and when time is over, you know, so our condolences to them, you know. But we can take some, some little music if you can, and then come back. We got 20 more minutes to go. Those who want to call in can call in. If you want to send a text message, we can also read. And it's important that you participate, whenever these kind of wonderful, wonderful presentations are made. We're not talking about accusing people. We're not talking about what governments do. What can you do? That's why we focus on always as a citizen. What can you do as a citizen when this kind of thing happen? What's your role? What's your responsibility? So it's important that you share with us, call, make recommendations as well. Why should you intervene in situations like this. So again, we are looking forward to hearing from you, and we're looking forward to hear those calls. But we can take, if you don't have a call now, you can take a break. We'll come back and conclude and call it a day. So you have any put on the music there for us? Why? For a few seconds, and then we'll come back and continue.
Okay, so it's good. Let me take this musical break to come back in a very short time. If you don't want to give your contribution, then we can call it a day. But it's good to have you on the platform to hear your concern. So let me take this song. It's independent. Okay, take this one.
So many people depend on me. So many people look up to me. So many people are counting on me. So many people are watching me. Some wanna see me go up. Some wanna see me fall down. Even if I fall, God please don't throw away me. Do what you want me to do. What I need is your grace. So many people depend on me. So many people look up to me. So many people are counting on me. So many people are watching me. Some wanna see me go up. Some wanna see me fall down. Even if I fall, God please don't throw away me. Do what you want me to do. What I need is your grace. Lord called Moses to lead the children of Israel to Canaan. That was a calling of responsibility. That was a calling of denial of himself. Yeah, the children of Israel, they didn't appreciate the work of Moses. One day it's out of complete, the next day it will be regret. Because of their stubbornness and of disobedience, one God didn't know where to.
Yeah, how you doing? Yes, good afternoon. Your name and where you phone from?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Porter. I'm calling from Brele, Puebla, Christian community.
Okay, Boyka call from Red Lab, Puebla Christian Community.
Yeah, Mr. Porter.
Okay, I guess you follow the show.
Yeah. I showed it through the special grace of God.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, one church I want to talk about intervention. I listen to the presenter, and I actually appreciate God for every one of you. Even I was out there with you people because I was watching live.
Okay.
I understand this. Intervention is very important because it plays the role to create equal opportunity and support the learning. And they also help me when challenges comes. They also help, for example, I've been in New Jersey there some years ago, I think about 2 years. And then there's a young guy, I don't know you from nowhere because by the special grace of God, I'm a pastor.
Okay.
So I saw everybody beating on this guy. Everybody said that happily, preparing this and that. You know what? Still, even your brother John, before even the house I was living at that time, because every one of them they start dating on me. And then the bossy rap on his head, blood coming from his head, the whole face. So I went there with that force. I have no t-shirt on the shorts for me. At that time, I said, well, what is going on here? Because everybody know me for that. They said, the pastor might come. I said, no. So I like push from away to push the crowd from around here. I'm thinking from the morning crowd. I said, what is going on? They say, Steve, and then this and that. I said, oh, you know, to take step days. These young men, every one of you have done things that even wonder why they are there. It's not because it's won't come out today. Even many of you are hitting on this young man. Many of you also in the same things that we all know around here. So just let it go. And then the tension, the little increase. I was like, pretending that I'm calling officer. Yeah, where are you? And then every one of them started to get afraid. They were called TE. And then every one of them started dressing away. And I had my access pass at that time with me at the pool. That's getting I started to show it. So every one of them was like afraid. And then how I was able to escape with that brother. Never knew that this brother is from a wanted family. And by the special grace of God, only me was able to save that brother's life by God's grace first. And I told him from their name, and I brought him to my place. I put him inside. I said, nobody will do anything until the police car. I started putting. When they say, well, roasting, we should do that, you know, just to save lives. So, like, it's actually good. So it wasn't for God first that they made that brother who have died.
Mm-hmm.
Who have died in their hands. So by the special grace of God, I never to actually save his life. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think that's a very good experience.
Okay, thank you for the contribution.
Okay, sir, you're welcome, sir.
Yeah, so Mr. Manuel, you got him?
Yeah, I got him. That was a good one, and that's why we are encouraging. That's why we come here. We do our presentation. You know, we building a society, a community. You know, it's not just about yelling all over the place and politics. No, building a decent society, and this is how it start. It start from somewhere. It start with somebody. It start with the people. So we'll continue to make our contribution. Those of you who are benefiting, you can call in. Let us know. We want to know if this is helping you, if this is helping your community, like what the brother said. Intervention. He intervened. If he hasn't done that, then that person would have, eventually died. But this is what I think most of us are not doing in our community. We need to do that. We need to get him. And intervention is not only about when people are fighting or something. What's about people that you meet in the street? They're poor. Some people, they sit in the street, they're begging for a little money to buy food. They're blind. Some cripple. It's part of intervention. All right. By you taking maybe a bottle of water, giving it to them to drink, or giving them a $5, $10. Those are all, positive way of intervening in somebody's situation. So again, call us, let us know like what he said, why is it important to intervene? You know, what can you do as a citizen? We have about 11 minutes to go. Let's hear from you.
Okay, let's take this one again. Okay, the same color. Yes?
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't know what really happening.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You still want to add up?
Yeah. So when it comes to that, that is very important in our society and world alike.
Okay.
Because there are many times there are some people they go through things even the community that we are living in. There are a lot of people going through things in our very community. So I actually love this topic I must admit here when it comes to intervention. Intervention is very important in our society. It's very, very, very important. So my promise to God, I want to be part of this show every time you people want to be on live. I want to join live, if I'm not possible to join live, I'm going to be on the radio land to learn more and more and more. So thank you ever so much, sir.
And share the program with other people, with your friends. I know, say your pastor, share with your members,
Other people,
and so they can also share with other people.
we are here on Friday. We here on Saturday without a Sunday from 10 to 11. Saturday from 12 to 1, and then Friday 8. It says 7 to 8:30. You getting me? Yeah. So you can take any of it there. You always follow, tell people, invite people, and we can make the program a grand one. So thank you again.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to do that.
Okay. Yeah, so 0777-959-959, 0777-959-959, 0777-959-959. You can do the same chorus, and let's hear you. What's your own intervention you've been doing into your community? Kids, some of you in the community, you there as leader, you there as serving as chairman, chairlady, some kind of black hairs in your community. In terms of dispute, what you can do, maybe to your own house. There are other things there. So, Corey, it's a very good thing to hear you, to share your own idea with us, ask your own question, what you want to know or what you want to see. So, call me on 0777-959-959, 22 minutes down 1 o'clock at 1:30. Then we'll call you update. Yes, so Mr. Manuel, you were saying something while we're waiting for.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to add to what he said, but I think it was a good thing that it's good. I mean, Ted, we want to tell the audience, it's good to listen to this program. Go for something that will benefit you, something that will build your life, something that will improve your life, something that you can rely on, and that's why I'll provide this to the public, to the audience, and we'll continue to do this because we know those of you who are listening will do a great job by, if you are informed, then you make informed decision. If you are not informed, it's very, 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 very unfortunate that you may not. All right. So again, we'll go back to our presenter. Each of them will give their parting comment, their closing comment, and so that we can work in with our time, and hopefully we can finish on time. So let's go. Start with Grace. What could be your parting comment? We stay receiving call. If calls come, you're gonna pick them. Let's go to Grace.
Um, so thank you for coming and learning with us, and thank you for hearing the reading, and we hope you learn something new from this lesson. And make sure you come back next Saturday, or
Yeah.
Saturday after that.
Renee.
I just wanted to say, guys, thank you for watching and thank you for joining us. And to those who's
We
always
can't
been,
see you, Renee. Sorry, we can't see you. Okay.
I just wanted to say thank you for watching and for joining us today. And hopefully we taught you something. And hopefully you learned something today. And make sure you come next Saturday for our other program. It's kind of like a Bible study. So make sure you come on and join us.
Right. Next Saturday will be our the great news class. So we'll be here, and that will be strictly religious, teaching Sunday school to our friends and our brothers and sisters. Join us on that day again next week, Saturday, with another edition. And again, thank you, folks. And Rufus, if you don't have any call, I'm going to also, and then final word from you, Rufus, as we wrap up.
Yes, no calls coming in. We just wish they could call and share, their own experience. But Liberia, as we can always say, one is not politics. you won't find too many calls trooping in. But when you were discussing today, that do opinion pool. But however, it's interesting. We'd like to say thank you to you guys there who always taking your time, waking the kids up what they're supposed to do, the different house activities, but making their duty to come on this platform to share their knowledge with their brothers and sisters, and also for the program to be a very, very brilliant one. We hope by the grace of God next week we come back to present another eloquent program. So thank you from my end and hope to join you guys next Saturday.
Thank you, Rufus, and thanks to all of you who been watching. Let me see the comment. Those of you been looking through the Facebook and listening to us, want to say thank you for joining us. If you're out there, you want to sponsor this program, we highly appreciate that. Reach out to us, inbox us, and we can begin the conversation. Want to be on this program as well? Let's have the conversation. And thanks to the management, those of you guys who made it possible for the production of this program today. I want to say thank you. Thanks to all of you, Liberian audience who listen to us. Share with people, go on our Facebook, look for TMB Online TV, share with other people so that, we have more people following. Thank you. I see Minister Sylvia Boaka Jr. Okay, thank you so much for your participation as well. You meant a lot to us. Share with other people, friends that to listen. Kia 95.9. And this is how I would love to leave you with our theme song. Have a wonderful, wonderful, and blessed weekend. May the grace of the Lord be with all of us. Thank you.
Freedom raised her glowing form on Mount Sorato's verdant height. She sat within a doom of a night, met lowering stars and thunderstorms, the star of liberty, unceasing from the wicked war, its banner shields of golden flame. She lifted it in a proud name and raised her people long forlorn to know their destiny. The Lone Star forever, the Lone Star forever, oh long may it soar over land and over seas, deserve